few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You look at the Kings, they've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first place spot.
Right now, for Sacramento, I think they're the team you dread having to play. I mean, they've been performing at just about their best in every game so far this season.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. Tobias Harris out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's MP in at point guard. And for Brooklyn, we've got Trae Young, Lauri Markkanen out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Whitehead in at the shooting guard position. Oh, man, this should be fun tonight. These teams love to let it fly from deep.
Oh, both these teams live and die by the three-pointer. If they're both on, we'll have a really high-scoring game. But if not, we might have enough bricks for houses at both ends.
The three. And another Sacramento three.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Reese has gone 3 for 3, perfect so far from long range. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam. Off the drive.
There's Young with the three, and it's Harris with the rebound. And it's Sacramento's ball. They picked up 11 straight. MP no good.
Well, there you have it, their first miss of the game, but still off to a solid start here in terms of shooting.
Pass to Markkanen. Driving in. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Well, when Markkanen starts that drive, he's got all the momentum going to the basket.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Well, Lauri Markkanen. Comes from a family full of athletes, Greg.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family.
Here's Whitehead, and he gets the bucket. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Young against MP. Fires from deep, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Wow, some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
There's Young with the three. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Well, that's a nice effort there on the offensive board. Markkanen can make a difference there when he's that active.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He dropped an amazing number of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And Sacramento with some changes. Ben Simmons is checked in for Sabonis. And Malik Monk subbed in for Brooks. Oh, there's the alley!
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Here's Young. Last game, 26 points for him. Three-pointer. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Look, I'm not sure what's going on with him. 0 for the night. Might be time to give someone else a chance.
From deep, MP. He buries it from 3. MP's got 22 points.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Stolen by MP. And here comes the break. And it's Harris. That time on the assist by MP. Harris has got his second bucket of the night. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Sacramento.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running. They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Fires in the triple. 27 points for him.
Yeah, just another thing MP does for this team. Space the floor.
Marking outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. MP scanning the floor. And he lobs it up top.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. The Kings on top, just dominating this one. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second. And if you're just... He's checked in for the Kings. MP comes in for Schroeder.
What's here for you?
They've got Brook Lopez. Dimmin out there with Trae Young. And it's Wolf in at the 4. So that's the Nets 5. MP, that one's good. Reese has got 29.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
Nets trail by 20. Young, the pass to Lopez. Inside, the kick out to Young. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
MP outside. Outside Monk. Back to MP. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the lob. And Sabonis slams it in.
A thunderous slam from Sabonis. Guys, that is a big man.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
Assisted by.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Brooklyn's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Whitehead. Back to Young from the arc. Young missing again.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
A nice shot by MP.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Here's Dimmin. Lopez, the screen to the middle. And it's Lopez with the jam.
I mean, how many times have we seen this movie? Lopez sets a solid screen and then moves into scoring position. Beautiful.
Drops in the 3.
Whoo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Here's Whitehead. Offline with a 3. Sacramento has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Monk for 3. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Man. They're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Young from long range. Rebound by Sacramento. And only a handful of teams in the history of the NBA have done what these guys are doing right now. 20 wins in a row.
Well, of all...
Another one falls. Amazing.
Another outstanding game for him. He has been a consistent offensive force all year.
Only 3 other players in NBA history have more 40-point games in a season than he does. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Kings on top, running away with it. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
All right, fans. Time to wrap it up and get ready for your pocket fight. Some arena entertainment coming your way.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Sacramento Kings.
The ball has energy tonight, Shaq. I mean, they're looking for each other out there. They're finding scorers in their right spots.
Doot-doot. Doot-doot. You guys hear that? Doot-doot.
What's that?
That's the heart of their game, beating strong out there. Doot-doot. Doot-doot.
And moving things along, let's take a look at some contenders for this year's dunk contest.
As a resident dunk contest expert.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
And because of that, I expect to see a huge emphasis on ball control moving forward.
And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks. I just talked with Brooklyn's head athletic trainer. All signs point to a high ankle sprain, something that they're going to have to be very careful with. And for this team's roster in particular, losing anyone is a major blow. They'll really be missing him on the floor for sure.
All right, Allie, thanks for the intel.
Well, look, injuries take a mental toll as well. These guys all want to be contributing to the best of their ability. It's tough to sit out and watch.
And on the floor for Doug Christie as we get into the second half. MP is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Well, anytime you want a three-point shooting competition, Young is up for it.
The drive by him. Oh!
Wow,
Oh!
he almost brought the house down.
Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Young inside. MP's there. Young with the bucket. Young's got 7.
And after being held scoreless in the first half, he's starting to turn it on.
Pass to Harris. Here's the 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists in the game. And Young has got the ball here for the Nets. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Huge night for him. I love how he's searching for his shot attempts, trying to carry them to the finish line.
And it's Lopez with the jam.
Sometimes when you watch him play, Lopez is like a vacuum down there under the bucket.
Reese rejected by Lopez. And that'll be Sacramento's ball as it goes out of bounds. Kings able to keep possession here. Demon, he's checked in for Young. Oh, connects again! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Pass to Lopez. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Marketing misses. Sacramento has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. For Lauri Markkanen, a really talented scorer, Stan. How do you think he's fared with more responsibility?
BA, I think he's done very well. He's a prototypical stretch 4 who scores at an efficient rate, and with his elevated role, he's just grown in his confidence.
Clifford, nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Clifford's got his second basket on the night. Here's Dimon, covered by MP. Good work there as it goes.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Devin.
And that one misses.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And here's MP from outside. Hits the trifecta. MP's got 56 in the game.
Well, if you blinked, you missed MP getting that shot off.
Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Wolf. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Markkanen for 3. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Markkanen outside. 26 seconds left in the third. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots. Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Here's Claxton. And that's not gonna go. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We've got Lauri Markkanen. Brooke Lopez is out there with Trae Young. And it's Whitehead in at the shooting guard. So that's the net. 5.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
And here's MP from outside. And good! There's another!
And that's 70!
He is unconscious. Markkanen outside. Stan, I have to ask, how important is it to have a big man in today's NBA?
That is a great question, BA. And look, things have really changed. We went from big, strong guys in the league and centered our game around those guys to then people wanted to play small ball and be more skilled. But now what everybody's figured out is we can get that same skill from bigger guys, and bigger and better is better than smaller and better.
Ross, he's checked in for the Kings. Schroeder comes in for Monk. Young misses.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
In terms of volume, Trae Young is up there in three-point shooting. He's never shy from deep.
A nice shot by MP.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Kings.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Well, he was so active defensively, anticipating, grabbing steals, one of the most underappreciated stats in the game.
Stan, there's always a lot of attention on Trae Young. What do you think his defining quality is?
Well, look, Brian, he's one of the premier facilitators in the NBA. Not many players have the timing he does. Whether it's a lob or off the bounce, his passes find the mark.
Launches a three. He drops it from range.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
MP outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise. Blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment. Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
At the line.
And both free throws good for Young. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
MP up top. And the miss. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. A good win tonight for your squad.
I mean, it was okay. We won. That's the big thing.
Over to you, B.A.
Okay, Dominic, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.